Well, the year 2022 marks 2 decades of Mukesh Ambani's leadership at Reliance Industries. We take you through his journey and the exponential growth the group has seen over the last 2 decades. Let's throw it way back to July 2002 when 45-year-old Mukesh Ambani took over Reliance Industries after the demise of his father, late Shri Dhirubhai Ambani. Since then, Reliance has achieved consistent and strong double-digit growth. The market capitalization of Reliance rose at an annualized rate of 20.6% in the last 20 years, rising from almost 50,000 crores in March 2002 all the way to 17.81 lakh crores in March of 2022. In fact, we've put together a table of the key financial parameters and how most metrics have seen high teens growth in the last 2 decades. If you look at the revenue and the net profit itself, they've risen 15 to 16% on an annualized basis over the last 20 years. Not just that, exports, assets, net worth have all gone up in excess of about 15% and almost 20% on asset growth for the last 20 years for the group. Well, the gains are not for the group to enjoy alone. Reliance has successfully and consistently generated wealth for investors. Reliance added 17.5 lakh crores to investor wealth in just the last 2 decades, adding an average of 87,000 crores to investor wealth every single year. Also, Reliance has displayed agility and relevance by investing in new and upcoming businesses. Reliance's E&P business made its first hydrocarbon discovery way back in 2002 and production started in 2009. After that, Reliance Retail started its operations as well, and in 2016, the big breakthrough came in when Reliance entered the highly competitive telecom industry. Reliance Jio started operations in 2016, and this led to the cost of data per GB falling from 500 rupees in India to 12 rupees post the launch of Jio. Not just that, India's ranking in broadband data consumption as well moved from 50 in 2016 to number 1 in 2018. And this at a time when the traditional refining and petchem business expansion continued. So from a single refinery in 2002, Jamnagar is now the world's largest single-location refining complex. In fact, Reliance has added some of the world's largest downstream units as well, setting up the world's largest refinery off-gas cracker at Jamnagar and added the world's largest petcoke gasification unit. The last 2 decades have been full of milestones for Reliance, but now let's look ahead into the future. Reliance is committed to investing 75,000 crores in the next 3 years in its new energy businesses and aims to become the world's lowest cost producer of solar energy and green hydrogen. Reliance will be setting up 5 integrated gigafactories at Jamnagar to emerge as the world's lowest cost producer both of solar energy and green hydrogen, and the plan is to become net carbon neutral by 2035. Not just that, Reliance will start 10 gigawatts of solar PV cell and module factory. That happens in 2024, and that will be scaled up to 20 gigawatts by 2026. Remember, it was also under the leadership of Mukesh Ambani that Reliance set a record of capital fundraising way back in FY21. It raised more than 2.5 lakh crores through rights issue and minority stake sales in Jio platform and Reliance Retail Ventures to global marquee investors. During FY21, Reliance was the single largest FDI generator for India at a time when most companies were struggling to survive. Finally, let's wrap this up with Reliance Industries' commitment to corporate social responsibility. The Reliance Foundation was set up way back in 2010 with Nita Ambani at the helm, and it has so far touched more than 6.3 crore lives and is India's biggest CSR initiative both by reach and by spend.